have a clip, a YouTube video about Lucifer. And in the video, you will hear the story of how Lucifer became proud of himself and fell. The question that the video maker was asking is, how is it that such a person as Lucifer, who made this awesome splendor and wisdom and beauty, could fall? That's the question that is being asked. And you're asking that question too. But I want to stress out, before I show you the clip, that Lucifer, the name of Lucifer is the light bearer. Right? That name itself, the light bearer, tells us, or tell me, the true reason why Lucifer fell. Lucifer is not the morning star. He is the light bearer. And there is a difference.
Among all the angels, one stood out above all others. Lucifer. You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. Lucifer was the most intelligent, the most powerful, and the greatest in honor and dignity. In the heavens, everyone admired him. Lucifer was God's most beautiful creation. He granted Lucifer power like no other angel. Lucifer possessed the greatest intelligence, second only to God. But not everything could be perfect about him. You were blameless in your ways till wickedness was found in you.
If you carefully follow the video, you will notice that you were told that God had a distinction in his creation. He created one angel more splendor than the rest. It's like saying to you and me, some men are created superior over another man. Do you think that that is true? No, it is not true. In fact, all of us are actually light bearers. In our soul is the light. And when we walk on the face of this earth, we bear that light shining out from within us. But what happened to the wisdom and to the splendor that we have? It is because we, in our thinking processes, we were unable to perceive ourselves wise. We couldn't realize that there is a light within us, shining more splendid than anything else. So we allow our thoughts to contain us. And the same thing is happening to Lucifer. He saw himself beautiful, just like some man thinks himself proudly and beautiful. That's right. In truth, your glory is actually from the One Most High. Your glory, every man's glory, is from the shining light within us, and it's always there in us. But because you don't know and you're not aware of that glory within us, you begin to be proud that you have some wisdom that is above the rest. But actually everybody has the same wisdom inside himself. There's nothing to be proud of. Being of God, every one of us is wise. Being of God, every one of us is eternal. That's right. And there's nothing to be proud, because we're all eternal and wise. We don't have to compare with anybody else. But why, as human beings, we make comparison with others? It's because we are not aware. That's right. We are not aware of our innate wisdom within us. We are in fact very, very wealthy, every one of us. But we are not aware of that. So we make comparison with others. And with that comparison comes pride. With that comparison comes self-aggrandization. You begin to push another person down because you push yourself up. And that is an offense against the laws of the heavens. And that's how Lucifer fell.
You were anointed as a guardian cherub. You were on the holy mount of God. You walked among the fiery stones.
So get it straight, my good friends. Every one of us is just like Lucifer. Shining within us is that eternity and wisdom of the one reality. Creation is merely a reflection of what is real. And we came from that reality inside us. But outside us is creation. But inside us is reality. And so we are all light bearers. And light bearers will fall. Why? Because light bearers doesn't understand that he himself is a light. He's just a light bearer. And because you're a light bearer, you're only a reflector of the light. That's what the word means. And because you're just a reflector of the light, you're not the light. And that's certainly meant that Lucifer must fall. And with all men, as long as we cannot see ourselves coming from that reality, we actually have fallen.
The Bible tells us how his fall began. Your heart became proud on account of your beauty, and you corrupted your wisdom because of your splendor. What was once his gift became his downfall.
Do you realize something very interesting here? All of us is of God. But if we say that that beauty is me alone and not with reference to other people as well, what are we doing? That's right, we are actually rejecting the creator of all. If you say that you alone have got a splendor and wisdom, and you deny that wisdom and splendor that comes from every one of us, from the friends, then what is happening is that you're denying the true one reality that is within yourself. So that's the danger of the light bearer. The light bearer sees the world as a reflection and forgot that himself is the true light. Are you able to see yourself as a light shining from within you? That's the purpose of my video actually, to help you to understand, to educate you if I can, that there is a light in every one of us and it's shining all the time, eternally. But you were told through religion, you were told by your philosophies, you were told by your thinking process that not everyone is wise. You want to be wise by yourself and nobody else is wise. You wanted to exalt yourself above others, and so you abased everyone else. Notice what you did because of our pride. Actually, the destiny of every man is beauty and wisdom and eternity and great and tremendous wealth. But because you want it all for yourself, we fell. You know, in the Bible, it's written very carefully. It's written that you were made to be very beautiful, Lucifer, until iniquity was found in you. Notice carefully. It didn't say that Lucifer made a mistake. It didn't. It just said until Lucifer, until iniquity was found in you. Why? It's because when you understand yourself to be a light bearer, you have already fallen from the standard. If you cannot see yourself as the true one light within you, iniquity has already been found in you. And that last statement is very funny, right? How can iniquity be already found in you? You must be doing something wrong before iniquity can be done. So how is it it's already found in you? Let me explain. You see, when a man does not realize his presence within himself, when a man does not realize the light that is beaming from within himself, he does not realize the I am within himself. Without the realization of the presence, his own presence, the man feels lonely. Without the realization of his own presence, the man feels unrecognized. Without the realization of his own presence, the man feels nobody. Without the recognition of his own presence, the man feels unloved. So what I've just stated are all falling the mark. Because if you are unloved, unrecognized, a nobody, what will you do? Of course you will go around yourself among all your friends and prove to everyone else that you are a big time. You'll go to everybody else and put on your clothes and shirt and every time and handsome so that you'll be admired and approved by everyone. Get recognized. Because you are nothing, you felt nothing inside, you don't understand, you couldn't feel your own presence, you are not alive at all. So in all my videos, I urge my friends and tell them and remind them that the purpose of life is the discovery of your own presence. Nothing else matters. Because once you discover the presence within you, you feel loved, you feel recognized. You have found everything that you wanted. So you don't have to go around pushing everybody to the side. You don't have to be so burdened if your own thought is not being recognized by another person. You don't have to contradict everybody else and say, I'm right and you are wrong. You don't have to do all that. You don't have to feel yourself being offended or being challenged by others. You don't mind being challenged. You don't mind being attacked. You don't mind being pushed down by others. Why? Because I am the presence. Do you see the point I'm trying to say? Because I am everything. That's the goal of life. The goal of life is to discover me. Have I made myself very clear? In all my videos, I try to explain to my friends the very most important truth of all. You need to discover my presence. And I use the word, you need to know I am. That's the way I describe the word presence. Follow my videos. Learn more of me. Notice in the gospel, you find Jesus always saying, learn of me, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Learn of me. He didn't mean himself. He meant the me in everybody. Because the me is very easy. It makes all the yoke very easy.